Governor Mitt Romney underwent a certain amount of backlash after briefly mentioning that close to half the population now pays no federal income tax. Well, some see this as evidence of a welfare state not working well. Others think both rich and poor Americans have found a way to duck their taxes. News 10's Patsy Kelly explains.
47% of Americans don't pay federal income tax. That includes college students, people with disabilities, people 65 and older who don't have earnings, and working people that don't earn over a certain amount of money. But it's the people that duck that tax that frustrate Loria Premchek.
Well, I don't think it's fair. People that could get out and work and pay taxes don't.
Of those 47% that pay no federal income tax, they still pay federal payroll tax. For the vast majority of wage earners, the payroll tax exceeds their federal income tax. The payroll tax is what funds Social Security and Medicare.
It's not as though they don't pay any taxes. So if you're going to make the 47% argument, you have to be very, very precise. You have to say that 47% of the American income tax filing population owes no federal income tax after they've done their exemptions and credits.
Dr. Gill says Governor Romney tried to make a point when talking about the 47% recently. When 53% of the population pay for everything the federal government does, the people who aren't paying will view the provided services positively. But the people who are paying will view the programs with a certain amount of skepticism.
I don't have a problem with the people on disability. I don't have a problem with those that are retired. But it's not fair to the rest of us to, what's the word I want to use, support the ones that aren't paying taxes. I don't think it's fair.
In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Patsy Kelly, News 10.